Oh, the cold weather is certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. But tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in primetime, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3 or 4 yard gain on first down. They move the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up, aren't they? Because a lot of the first series of games are scripted, many times to probe and find some holes in the defense. Sometimes you attack with some big-time runs, too.
Officially, it's a 1 yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. And he rifles one incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. And it's third down. You look at this Browns defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? On fourth down, the Steelers call on Corliss Waitman to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
And he's got his man on the out route. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll make it second down. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Caught by the rookie from Georgia. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And the Browns first down.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down, Browns.
Back to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller, because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They have what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant. Second and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. On the move past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A big play that time for Cleveland. 48 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Browns put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Steelers nothing.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
19, 18. Cougar 19.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to get out of bounds at least. So the fake spike does yield a completion. But that's a big risk to run there. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshawn Judkins, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their
The
own
Steeler offense here
27-yard
about
line.
ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
But they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, that's Stefanin, his tight end. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
At the Steelers' 46-yard line.
A give. Here's Judkins. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Cowboy 80.
They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun is Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
For a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing Nix. He's across midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Steelers at 0-7, winless to start the year. And they come in just an absolute free fall. Losers now, Charles, of 7 in a row.
And I think this is where, in a locker room, a lot of the team looks to their best players and even silently asks for them to guide them out of this. You know, we've got to be better than what we've shown. We need you to lead us.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now first carry for their fullback. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Nix to the air. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Carson Schlesinger. Coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now it's Nix. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's got it. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Trey Tucker from 13 yards out. And the Steelers are back within a score. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Browns 14, Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
33-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set them back on 2nd. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Setting up a screen for Judkins. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Here's 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his big tight end here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Browns! Dylan Sampson from 13 yards out. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. To throw, here's Nix. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll look to throw here. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
19-18.
They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Steelers 7.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. Nix. And his throw here is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for Sampson. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. There's a quick throw caught out wide. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, set.
2nd and 9 now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Set. Cougar 19.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. Well, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready, break. No, no. Panther 60. Ready.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Steelers 7.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's what.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Julian Love. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
An inside run with Jenkins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's taken down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. 2nd and 6.
Go. 19.
They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
3rd down and 6.
70 Timberwolves. Take go.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the 1st half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken around the 12. Sheds off the tackle. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Again, it's Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He was brought down at his
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Nix. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. Rush coming, and he's taken down. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing Nix. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready, take off.
They'll give it to Jenkins. Pretty move. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On the jump. Down. Ready.
On first down, Sampson. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A toss to Judkins, running right. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Give up the middle, Judkins. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did